Students, today we will see lesson 2.7 Great Scientist. The lesson Great Scientist is taken from the introduction to Reignited by APJ Abdul Kalam and Srijan Pal Singh. The lesson is an inspirational and motivational to each and everyone. The story is about Michael Faraday and his journey. So let's read the story and know about the ups and downs in the life of Michael Faraday. Michael Faraday is regarded as one of the most distinguished scientists and inventors of modern times, and his work on electricity is still a subject of study in the form of Faraday's law. But few know his inspirational life stories, which is all about courage and fighting against the odds. Now, Michael Faraday is very famous for his work on electricity. He is a distinguished scientist. Distinguished means important, successful and respected by the other people. Inspirational life stories means give confidence to the listeners, which is all about courage and fighting against the odds. Odds means different things. Michael Faraday was born into a poverty-stricken family in a dirty London suburb. Suburb means a place outside the central part of the town or city. He suffered from a speech defect as a child. He would pronounce rabbit as wabbit. He could not even say his own name and would call him Faraday. Other children laughed at him and teachers did not help him either. When he was 12, his mother was forced to take him out of school, thus putting an end to his formal education. Now, Michael Faraday was from the poor background. He used to stay in the suburb area of London. He would pronounce the words very differently. He was having a defect in his pronunciation. He would pronounce rabbit as wabbit and his own name. His name was Faraday, but he used to say it Faraday. So all children laughed at him and teachers also did not help him. So his mother was forced to make him out of the school at the age of 12. So there came an end of his formal education. At 13, however, he started working with a bookbinder, binding hundreds of books during the day and staying up all night to read them. Reading thus became his obsession. One day, he came across a book on electricity which had been sent to his master for binding. He started reading it and was completely hooked. That was his first introduction to the subject of electricity, which soon became a lifelong fascination. Now at the age of 13, he started working with the bookbinder. He was binding hundreds of books in the daytime and reading the same books at the night, staying there. So reading became his obsession. Obsession means to think more about it, means to think more about whatever he was reading. One day he came across a book of electricity, which was given there for binding, and he read it. And he was completely hooked. Hooked means he was very interested in that and he was dependent on that. He wanted to do something in the field of electricity. He was so much hooked with that. That was the first introduction to the subject of electricity. And he was fascinated, means attracted by that. Faraday was still poor at 21. Means he started working from age of 13 but still he was poor till the age of 21. Once a friend gave him a free ticket to a public lecture and demonstration by the renowned chemist Humphrey Davy at London's Royal Institution. Now, Faraday's friend gave him a free ticket for a public lecture and demonstration by a famous chemist, that is Humphrey Davy. Davy's work on chemicals and electrical lighting was the subject of conversation among the scientists. Now, Davy's work was very famous among the different scientists of that age. 70 years later, means after 70 years, across the Atlantic Ocean in USA. After 70 years in USA, the same work was enabled. Enabled means done by Thomas Edison to produce the first consistent light bulb. After 70 years, the first light bulb was invented by Thomas Edison. That day in 1812, Faraday was spellbound by Davy's lecture. That day when he got a ticket from his friend, he went to hear the lecture and he was spellbound. Spellbound means completely attentive. He kept taking notes about the mysterious force of electric field. He was very interested in that, and he was noting down all the things which were said by Davy in his lecture. He was so engrossed in the lecture that he forgot to applaud with the rest of the crowd. Applaud means to show respect and to show the approval or praise by clapping. He was so engrossed, means he was so interested in the lecture. When he went back, his notes were so comprehensive that he bound them into a book, meaning to gift it to Davy someday. Now, he made the notes and he binded them because he was knowing the binding. So, he binded a book from that and he kept that book to gift it to Davy someday. Faraday decided that day that he didn't just want to sell books. He wanted to be a great scientist. Now, from that day he decided that he is not going to sell only books, but he wants to become a great scientist. Good enough to write his own books. Now he was inspired by Davy's lecture and he decided that he is going to become scientist and he will write his own books. Davy became his role model. But there was a problem. He did not have the social status, money or the education to pursue science. Now, there was a great problem with him. He was not having social status, he was not having money, and nor he was educated to pursue science. Faraday thought it would be wonderful if Davy became his mentor. Mentor is an experienced person. So, he wanted Davy to guide him. But Davy did not agree initially. Now, he requested Davy, but he did not agree at the beginning. Faraday was not dejected. He just kept trying. Faraday was not dejected. Dejected means he was not unhappy as Davy did not accepted him, but he kept on trying. Destiny had a strange plan in store for him. Destiny means God was with him. So, there was some different plan for him by God. A few years later, a chemical explosion happened into Davy's lab. There was a chemical explosion in the Davy's lab while doing the experiments. And he was temporarily blinded. Means he could not see for temporary. Means for few months. He now needed an assistant with an excellent memory to help him. Now Davy was very helpless. So he needed an assistant to follow him, who could be very intelligent, an excellent memory. He was reminded of Faraday and decided to hire him as his secretary. Now, as Faraday was back of him to make him with him, but now Davy remembered that yes, I can hire Faraday for my work and I can make him as secretary. Davy never believed Faraday could do anything in the field of science going by his social status and education. Now, Davy was also thinking that Faraday will not be able to do anything because he had no social status also and no education. He therefore dismissed Faraday's aspirations. Dismissed means rejected. Faraday's aspiration means desires and ambitions, and advised him to stick to bookbinding. Now, he told that it is good for you to do bookbinding only. You should not do any other work. But Faraday was relentless, means he did not stop. He worked day and night and learned as much as he could about Davy's experiments. He was also very intelligent and he was very hardworking. So he worked day and night and he started learning about Davy's experiments. Soon Faraday became indispensable to experiments. Indispensable means very known to the experiments. Soon Faraday became indispensable to Davy and was promoted to his lab assistant. Now he was knowing many things, so he was promoted as a lab assistant by Davy. These was his first steps towards a scientific career. Now he was very happy as he wanted to become scientist and this was his first step to the scientific career. Though much of his job now was cleaning lab, at least he got to see some of Davy's leading experiments. Now, his work in the lab was only cleaning the lab. But then also he was happy that he could see what experiments Davy was doing in the lab. Even then, Davy did not have much hope for Faraday. Now, even then, Davy neglected him. He was thinking then Faraday is of no use. Then Faraday got another chance to prove himself. One day, Davy tried to recreate a famous electromagnetism experiment with fellow chemist William Walton, exploring why when an electric current is applied to a wire, it causes that wire to behave like a magnet. Now, Davy was working on the electromagnetism experiment with his fellow chemist William. He wanted to explore that electric current is applied to the wire. When the electric current is supplied to the wire, why it works like a magnet. Obviously, the forces were connected but nobody had figured out how to make it happen continuously. When wire was connected, the force was applied but it was not continuous. Davy believed that if he could find out why it happened and controlled it, there could be many practical applications of the force. Now, Davy believed that if we get the reason why it was happened and if we can control it, then many practical applications of the force will be done. But he was unable to figure it out and was frustrated. Frustrated means he was having a feeling of anger. He then teased Faraday, asking him to try his hand at it after he was done cleaning the lab. Now, he wanted to tease Faraday. So, he told Faraday that try this experiment as I am not getting it. Let us see you are getting. But you should try after cleaning the lab. Within a few days, Faraday solved the problem. In fact, he went further and the result was the first induction motor, which converted electric current into continuous mechanical motion. After working for a few days, Faraday solved the problem which was in the experiment given by Davy, and he made the first induction motor, which converted electric current into continuous mechanical motion. The induction motor spurred a revolution. Spurred a revolution means accelerate growth or development. Fans, air conditioning, sewing machine, photographs, power tools, car and even trains and aeroplane engines grew out of this simple device, which was born out of mockery directed at Faraday. Now Faraday became successful and it was very great invention. Faraday became a celebrity scientist overnight. Nobody now cared about his social status or education. These young men had just created a revolution. He became famous overnight and now no one was worried about the social status and education. One would think as a teacher, Davy was happy at his pupils' achievement. But in reality, he was jealous. Now, all the people were thinking that Faraday was working under Davy as a student. So, he might be happy. Davy might be very happy with the achievement. But in reality, Davy was jealous of Faraday. People started telling Davy that of all his discoveries, the best was Faraday himself. Now, people were saying Davy that all your discoveries were good, but Faraday himself is very great invention. This made him even more jealous. An angry Davy gave Faraday an impossible task to keep him out of his way. Now Faraday was given a very difficult task by Davy to keep him out of Davy's experiments, to keep him busy with other work so that he would not concentrate on Davy's other experiments. He handed him a piece of Bavarian glass, which was used in the lenses in telescopes and microscopes. Now, he was given a Bavarian glass which were used in telescope and microscopes, and he was asked him to do reverse engineer it. Means he was asked to do a reverse engineering experiment on that. Bavarian glass was manufactured by a secret complicated process. These glasses were manufactured by secret complicated process, and Davy knew that with the equipments available in the lab. Means there were very few equipments available in the lab, and using that Faraday would never be able to accomplish the task. Accomplish the task means complete the task. These pieces of glass became a significant thing in his life. Whose life? Faraday's life. Faraday had a never give up attitude and he respected Davy. Now Faraday was always taking the challenges in a positive way, and he also respected Davy. So he accepted the assignment despite knowing that it would be very difficult. He was knowing that it would be very difficult, but then also he accepted the assignment. He toiled for 4 years with no help from Davy and as expected failed. Now he worked on it for 4 years continuous without taking Davy's help. But as it was expected, means it was expected by Davy that he will not be successful, and in the same way Faraday failed. Faraday never learned the secret, and this remained his first failure as a scientist. Now it was the first failure as a scientist for Faraday. To remind himself of these difficult times, he kept a single glass brick on his shelf as a souvenir. He kept that Beverin glass with him always on the shelf to remind of it. Souvenir means as a reminder. These would inspire him during different times. Now, difficult times. This would inspire him during the difficult times. In 1829, Davy died and Faraday succeeded him as a head of the laboratory. Now in 1829, Davy was expired, means he died. And after that, Faraday succeeded him as a head of laboratory. Now Faraday had become the head of laboratory. He was free to pursue whatever he liked. He was now free to follow or do whatever he wanted. And he made another revolutionary discovery. Now he made a very revolutionary means causing a complete change discovery. He noticed that if he moved a magnet, it could produce electric current. Thus, he could now convert motion into electricity. Now, he used magnet and he produced that electric current. Thus, he now converted motion into electricity using the magnet. This is how the electric generator was born. Something still used today to generate all things of power like dynamo and other devices. All of you know electric generator that was invented by Faraday. Faraday was now a legend. In 1840, he developed memory loss. Now he was having a problem of memory loss, which continued for the rest of his life. But the disease did not stop him. Now because of the disease also he did not stop. He persevered, starting a complicated experiment to prove that light was closely related to electricity and magnetism, a novel thought in those times. Now, he started working on a complicated experiment to prove that light was closely related to electricity and magnetism both. Remember that piece of Beverin glass Faraday had kept on his shelf. He was determined to convert the remainder of his first major failure to the instrument of great success. He was still working for that because he was poked with that failure. So he had kept the glass on his shelf. He used the same glass now to show that in the presence of a magnet, light could be isolated into a single wave rather than spreading out randomly in all directions, a concept called polarization. Now he used that same glass. And he showed everyone that in presence of the magnet, means with the use of magnet, light can be isolated into a single wave, means a single means one, rather than spreading out randomly. Spreading out randomly means equally in all directions, a concept called polarization. He then took the age-old experiment of sprinkling iron fillings on a sheet of paper near a magnet. Now, very old experiment he took. What was that? Sprinkling iron fillings on a sheet of paper near a magnet, making circular pattern. He went on to prove that these patterns were not a property of the ion filling. In fact, they were due to the invisible magnetic field that filled the empty space around the magnet and hence disturbed the fillings. Now he was trying to prove that it was not because of the property of ion filling, but it was due to magnet that the ion fillings were disturbed. This is where his lack of formal education went against him. Now here he was not able to prove it properly. Why? Because he was not so educated. Faraday did not know much about advanced mathematics. Here he was lacking in the mathematics. So he just copied the ion filling pattern with his hand. He was unable to explain them in the form of mathematical equations. As he was not educated, he was unable to explain it in a mathematical equation. He made hundreds of such drawings but without equation. They were not accepted. He made hundreds of drawings of ion fillings and magnets, but they were not accepted by others because they were not related to mathematical equations. Fortune favored the brave Faraday once again. Now again God was with him. How? When he met James Maxwell. James Maxwell was also a scientist, a wealthy, educated physicist, well versed in mathematics. He was an expert in physics and also in mathematics. He was willing to work with Faraday. He was eager to work with Faraday. It was Maxwell who translated Faraday's ideas into a set of equations that are now called as Maxwell's equations. Now, with the company of Faraday, Maxwell converted his equations into mathematical equations, and now they were known as Maxwell's equations. Their combined work has helped us in many ways. Electronics and communication systems today are designed around these discoveries. Someday we might even be able to communicate with alien, means a foreigner, across different galaxies using the products of these discoveries. Faraday's life started with difficulties, but as a great scientist, he met each difficulty with perseverance and conviction. He was given impossible tasks which he undertook as challenges and opportunities. He epitomized what the Walt Disney character Pinocchio said: "When you wish upon a star, it does not matter who you are." Now, he was given a very difficult task by Davy, but he took it with perseverance and conviction. Perseverance means with great effort, and conviction means decision of a judge. Epitomizes means be a perfect example.